Praise the Lord, everybody, and greetings from Discipling Ministries. Our Food from a Raven continues with The Kingdom, Part 2. And our text remains Matthew, the 13th chapter, verses 10 through 11. And the disciples came and said to him, "Why do you speak to them in parables?" He answered and said to them, "Because it has been given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given." My thoughts are to help us understand the kingdom, utilizing this 13th chapter and highlighting what Jesus hadn't already explained. However, I'll continue using verses 10 through 11 as my base, and therefore you'll need to read the chapter for yourself. Now in verse 17, Jesus says, "For assuredly I say to you that many prophets and righteous men desire to see what you see and did not see it, and to hear what you hear and did not hear it." This lets us know that there are some in the fivefold ministry, leaders and other morally righteous folk out here that have knowledge or wisdom but don't understand because they can't see, and most won't hear what others see and hear. There's professional believers, professors, which means a teacher of the highest academic rank in a college or university. This title was awarded to them. A person who claims skill and instructs others in some art or skill sport. A person who professes his or her sentiments or beliefs. There's also possessors, meaning to have as belonging to one, have as property, to own, to occupy, dominate, or control a person from within. And I'm going somewhere with this, but somebody say it with me. Say the kingdom. The kingdom. Thank you. The kingdom. The church has both professors and possessors. The professors represent the knowledge and wisdom of man, but the possessors are those that because of God's knowledge and wisdom, they understand. Those that have been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Those that have been that have given themselves, that are owned, occupied, and controlled by God. I triple dog dare us to become possessed by God. Jesus goes on to give several more parables and explanations, and we're going to pause at the wheat and the tares. For in this text is where Jesus began to liken some things to the kingdom of heaven. I need us to understand that tares look like wheat when it's growing up, but when it's ripe, its grains are black and poisonous. I echo and I say what Jesus said, that tares are the sons of the wicked one. And I go on to say that anything other than a possessor is the son of the wicked one. There's some professors that look like possessors. There's some claiming to be possessed that are in fact professors. Stop acting like your bad church experiences are foreign and got all of us all discombobulated. Jesus has already told us that this is what the kingdom is like. Timothy told us that in the house there's some vessels for honor and some for dishonor. Enough standing around talking about the hypocrites. Enough excuses about why we don't do or why we don't go to church. Enough of why we don't share of our good things. Enough of why we can't come together as a church. We need to be what our hearts and spiritual man desires to see or hear. The owner represents God and says, "Let both grow together. For at the end of this age, his angels will do the separating of the lawless and the righteous." The kingdom. Apostle Chauncey Craig at Discipling Ministries, where we're not concerned about a building, but the building of a people. I love you and praying with you.